Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Quik Draw, the comedy show that offers redemption. Tonight, comedians will have 2 chances to perform stand-up comedy, followed by an onstage interview with my panel. Let's make some noise for my co-host, Mr. Clem Jameson, everybody. Clem Jameson is the founder of Low Gear Comedy, an absolute firebrand in the production of Omaha comedy. Who needs AI when you have Low Gear? That's right, that's our first sponsor, everybody. We're very excited about that. I'm going to transition over to this microphone.
That was smooth.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Like nothing happened at all, yeah. In my head, everything worked real well over there. I don't know how it's in the crowd. Man, we have an exciting show tonight. Comics will have 2 chances to perform stand-up comedy for 2 minutes at a time. We're going to go ahead and get started right now with our first comedian. Well, 1 second. We go ahead and get our lineup rolling.
This is a great start. Let me tell you, this is
Fantastic.
perfect.
It's always good to get dead air on top of a podcast.
Love
It
it.
really builds momentum.
I forgot to hit record, too, for a few seconds there.
That's
So
great.
This is great. This is just great.
I'm actually in a bathrobe in a mental asylum right now. None of this is real at all. All right, so
That
on
explains a
deck
lot.
we have Joe Hopkins to come on stage right now. Let's make it loud for Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? Can you hear me? Okay. I was gonna bring my cousin here, but he told me that I'm not really that funny. He just said I'm white people funny. I never understood that. I'm like, white people funny, and then he said he think Matt Rife is funny. He was like, now Matt Rife, that motherfucker is funny. That nigga is funny, and I'm like, but he's white, and you think he funny, but what that makes me rainbow funny? Like, what the fuck? Like my cousin, he's a little bit off like LeBron James hairline, so you never know what you're gonna get out of him. You know what I mean? I remember one time he said he was trying to get laid with this girl, but he didn't because he was scared. I'm like, why you didn't fuck her? You know what I mean? Oh man, she got diseases. What disease she got? Oh man, she got diabetes. I'm like, diabetes? That ain't a fucking disease. My goddamn shit! That is not a disease. I can see she has cancer, or even though you still you can't get cancer from having sex, but diabetes, like, no, man, get the fuck out of here. So I went to the doctor the other day, and the doctor told me that I've been diagnosed with AIDS, financial AIDS. The same AIDS as Magic Johnson has, and I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. Ooh, Lord, I almost died, but then I came back. So, man, shit. Oh, man, now I'm about to get that Magic Johnson money, so I'm gonna be smiling. My teeth gonna be big as hell. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm Magic Johnson. How you doing? Okay. Okay. I don't think y'all can see, people at home can see my big ass teeth or big ass smiles. So. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it off on that on a high note, because if I say one more thing, it's going down. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm Rashad Vaughn. Thank you.
All right, Rashad Vaughn.
Are you going to tell him what else Magic Johnson has other than financial AIDS?
Yeah, he's got real AIDS, buddy. Yeah. Financial AIDS. Rashad Vaughn really is a wordsmith through and through.
Definitely a wordsmith.
Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot to let you guys know, we have our timer system. It is all audio-oriented, being that this is stand-up comedy and a podcast. So at 1 minute and 55 seconds, you'll hear, and at 2 minutes, you will hear, you're done. Go ahead and move on. There will be a second round because this is Quik Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. All right, anyway, on deck we have Andy Wolf. Come to stage right now. This man is one of the most polarizing figures in the Omaha comedy scene. When he speaks, they listen, and they don't always like what they hear. Make it loud for the enigma, Joe Hopkins.
I just can't get a nice introduction from Addy. He introduces me, it's so hurtful because I identify as a ray of sunshine, a beacon of truth, a light in the darkness, a lover, an environmentalist, and a problem solver. And that is why I want to speak about the Israeli genocide of the Palestinians and why Israel is the worst. But first, I got to go back to 1948 when Israel was first recognized as a nation by the United Nations. And the surrounding Arab states, they told the Arab Muslims within Israel, you got to get out because we're going to wipe the Jews from the land. Well, about 200,000 of them stayed behind. They said, nah. And their population's grown to about 2 million now, Arab Israelis. But about 700,000 said, yep, go wipe the Jews from the land, and they left. Well, it didn't happen, and they tried to come back and were told no. And their population has increased every year since to now over 8 million. It's tripled in Gaza alone in the last 20 years. That's the opposite of genocide. Israel, you suck at genocide. You are the worst. As a shaved-headed Caucasian of nearly 40% Germanic descent, didn't my European relatives teach you anything? And don't let me get started on your hostage negotiation. You are lucky you are God's chosen people, or you would have been wiped from this earth millennia ago.
Joe Hopkins. Wow. Man, coming in with just a real uplifting set about the current Gaza situation.
He went 7 weeks without talking about genocide and then brought it back on week 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
On the 7th week, he rested. Yeah. Man,
Something like
that
that.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Man, Joe is not really a ray of sunshine. He's not a rainbow. He is the cloud at the base of the rainbow.
He's something.
Yeah.
Definitely something.
Man, well, great set, Joe. I mean, hey, it was riveting. All right, so on deck we have a return of Mr. Ben Webb, but coming to stage right now. This is his first time on Quik Draw. Make it loud for Andy Wolf.
Thanks, everybody. Hey, so just like America, I was in a Great Depression from my late 20s to my early 30s. And one of the things that always bothered me was like being self-conscious about women and like losing my hair. A lot of shit was fucking me up mentally. So I shaved my head, you know. I don't know if I love it. Ironically, it's going to have to grow on me. But so all my friends are married and I'm still single. So it's weird being like the only single guy amongst my married friends. I kind of relate it to like being the last hot dog left at the gas station, right? Like, I might not be the healthiest thing for you, but when I'm the last choice available, you might think about putting me in your mouth, you know? And so I do, though, kind of relate with being a hot dog because I, as well, am greasy, high in cholesterol, and don't really know what I'm made out of. But after I kind of I was trying to get out there and get on some dates, and I swiped up with somebody. And I can't tell, I think I got catfished. Because I don't know if I was the third wheel or if they brought the third wheel, right? It was weird. I should have known, though. All the signs were there. They were a conjoined twin, and nobody gets photobombed that much on Tinder, right? But we went out to dinner. We were in Benson. She wanted to go to the adult film shop. I was down. I wasn't really knowing what I'm looking for, but I'm sucker for a good deal. I don't know. Maybe they got 2-for-1 dog collars. So we went in to see kind of what they had about going on. And I'll tell you guys about the rest of that story on the other end. Thank you.
Andy Wolf with a great first set on Quik Draw.
Last hot dog on the hot dog rack is probably the best self-awareness I've seen on stage ever.
All right, let's hear for Andy, everybody. He'll be back. Doing his first set here on Quik Draw. We own Sunday night. All right. So on deck, we have, a return of one of my favorite guests, Megan Malone. She will be doing a set for us. Coming to stage right now, Ben Webb.
All right, thank you so much. I'm a strange duck, so let's go for a swim. All right, let's hop right in that pond. In addition to doing stand-up comedy, I also do improv and theater acting. I'll be in a melodrama up in Florence the 2nd and 3rd week of May. I'll be playing the melodrama villain. So yeah, I get to, yes. Thank you so much. And one of the things I try to do is with everybody on the cast and crew, I give them a thank you card. For whatever they do, I want to let them know that they're seen, heard, and appreciated. I had a 18-year-old cast member do his very first play. And his parents waved me over to the side, let me know, Ben, he really appreciates the kind words, but he doesn't know how to read cursive. My heart sunk. I'm like, I appreciate you letting me know, and I waved the kid over to the side. Because I much prefer to say face to face, heart to heart, man to man, how much he stunk. Okay, he's got to know. The only way of true growth is honesty, and I will be an honest friend for him. I've seen better acting in the Republican response to the State of the Union address. Kid needs some help. I grew up with Michael Jordan in basketball and Tiger Woods with golf when he was really hot, you know that? And you would hear on a lot of replays, you would hear this guy in the background every time he drove the ball, get in the hole! Get in the hole guys, like that's the point of the game, sir. Let's settle down. But the get in the hole guy, a little bit too on the nose. But I would say, hey, don't just limit yourself to golf. Rent yourself out. Get in the hole. Go to funerals. Get in the hole. Why not rent yourself out for honeymoons? I don't think we want to go there, do we? All right, I'll talk at you later.
Great set by Ben Webb. Always a treat to have him on. Okay, on deck we have, another return, Tyler Walsh. Coming to the stage right now, making it loud for Megan Malone.
Guys, my boyfriend's mom keeps trying to diagnose him as autistic. And it might be true. Nobody ever meets him and is like, definitely not. But I don't love the implications for me, mostly because I taught special ed for my whole career, adult special ed, specifically advocating for the sexual rights of adults with special needs. Like, I was not looking for this to be my walk it like I talk it moment. You know what I mean? Like a late in life autism diagnosis for my boyfriend makes my whole career suspicious. It doesn't help that he's 9 years younger than me. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like the Mary Kay Letourneau of the Autism Speaks Foundation. Like I'm just the Mrs. Robinson of the grocery boy baggers. I promise you, I'm not just hanging out at the checkout line looking for the slowest boy. All right, that's all I have. Thanks, guys.
Megan Malone. Absolute pro, showing you guys how it's done. That's what Quik Draw's about, coming in and killing quick, man.
I like to bring my work home with me sometimes, too.
Yeah, real talk. Oh, my God. A lot of extra chromosomes in her life. But yeah, all right. So on deck, we are going to be starting up our second round and getting a very special guest up here. But coming to stage right now, this guy was also a guest on Quik Draw, an absolute incredible comedian, so funny. I should make it loud for your final comic of the first round, Mr. Tyler Walsh.
My dad always used to say I was a different breed of cat. That's how he'd get me all pumped up for sports. He'd say, "You're a different breed of cat," and I'd get all psyched. And then I just realized the other day that me and my dad don't know any breeds of cats. Yeah, we just know house cats and the inbred ones in my grandpa's barn. That's all we knew. I do hate sports. I'm wearing a sports shirt. It was $3. That's what happens when you used to be fat. You get real cheap just buying random sports shirts at small town sports stores. Like I've got a Husker shirt, a Creighton shirt, an Iowa State shirt, all of them. I lost 90 pounds. You could park my car in my belly button now. Really, I got interested in entertainment from the Rosie O'Donnell show. I was 12 and I saw a kid that could do the belly roll. So I learned it in the shower. You guys want to see it? It's not as good now that I'm not fat. Look at this fucker. My girlfriend caught me putting a silver dollar in it once. Isn't that weird? Silver dollars are $25 too. That's a lot of money. Almost lost it in there. Had to get my metal detector out. I'm into that shit. I'm the maybe autistic boyfriend, by the way, from the last set. All right, we'll go on that one. Sorry you guys had to look at my tummy.
Tyler Walsh, ladies and gentlemen. Man, always a treat, man. Anytime he works some time out with us.
You know, I was disappointed when he said he wasn't going to juggle tonight, but I'm not disappointed anymore.
Yeah.
We got to see that.
Yeah, he juggled something else tonight. That
was better
wild.
than juggling.
I mean, all that loose skin, but he's jacked underneath. I mean, to be able to move your flaps like that, that's insane.
I don't know who caught it, but I was up here trying to figure out if I can do that thing.
Yeah.
I can't. So
yeah, I was just
I'm going to work
rubbing
on that.
I was doing this, and now I have a boner. Well, man, I'd say up to now, this show's been pretty cool, huh? You guys been having a good time? Man, what do you say we make it just a little bit better? I want you to make it loud for this next lady. She is on the show Everybody Loves Those Boys, an absolute icon of the Omaha comedy scene. Make it loud for Miss Carmela Anderson. Welcome. How's it going, Carmela?
All right, thank you.
It's good to see you. Hit that switch.
Hit the switch.
Yes, ma'am.
Hit the switch.
Yeah, take it off safety.
Can you hear me now? There we go.
Oh, yeah, we are
yes,
live.
I thank you for welcoming me to the Cum Stain Curtain show. I feel as though I am at home. Thank you. Welcome.
Fun story. That's not cum. That's actually piss. It is actually piss. For real, it is really piss.
Yeah, the man who does that hasn't came in a while.
Because he used it all up on the curtain.
Yeah.
It's a lot of nut juice.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, this is...
Someone's weak.
It's like the funny boner here. Yeah. All right, that was for this side of the room.
I love that guy's
Okay.
laugh back there. Whoever that guy's laugh is killing me.
That's
I love
actually
it.
Patchy the Pirate.
Oh, I love you, Patrick the Pirate.
That's my manager. He's the guy getting me into show business. Can you believe that?
All right, all right. We love you, Patrick.
Been pretty slow getting into show business, haven't you, though? Maybe,
I've
never
been
mind.
getting into it. I got a corporate gig whose check just bounced, so I'm real excited about
no.
that. Yeah.
Spill the beans. Who was it?
It was Medline.
Wow, and they check bounce?
Yeah, well, they said...
Let's roll up on these motherfuckers right now,
I
y'all.
say
We
we
be
do.
right back.
They're in Jersey, so I'll need backup.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bring your gun, Carmelo.
All right, I'm there.
Oh, yeah, we'll pick up Red on the way. It'll be good. Everybody will have their guns. Shoot that place up. That's what
All
I'm
right.
talking about. Well, what do you think about what you've seen so far tonight,
I
Carmelo?
thought it was fantastic. Rashad, I always love Rashad because Rashad's a superstar. The second guy, I wanted to give him a hug, a little angry. I don't know, next time maybe shoot some cum at the curtain. Just release yourself. Release yourself. I love you, though. I always love Megan. Oh, yes. And I always love Tyler. And I'm so proud. I'm gonna just say I'm so proud of Tyler right now because I'm sitting up here as a fat bitch, as you can see. And he used to be a little heavy, but now he's looking all slim and delicious. He is slim and delicious now. I'm like, damn it. I'm just gonna be forever fat.
Oh, well, you know, you should have shot your shot when you could with him, you know? He's,
well, you know, I'm on that Trulicity now. And
Trulicity? What's that?
Yeah, that little, supposed to be for diabetics. I am a diabetic.
Oh, okay.
But all the skinny motherfuckers is using it up, and I can't never get it. It's all stock.
Oh, so it's like a...
They won't let a big bitch have nothing but diabetes. They won't let me have nothing but diabetes.
You hear that, Trulicity? We're on your ass. Trulicity and
ass.
Medline, we're coming for you. Well, are you ready to listen to some more stand-up, Carmela?
Hell yeah, let's get it started.
All right, you guys ready to get second round going?
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
like to hear. All right, on deck, Joe Hopkins. Come to the stage right now for his second set. Rashad Vaughn.
You know, I hate dating, and let me tell you why I hate dating, because, you know, women, they so fucking hard to read. Like, I remember one time I went on a date recently, and everything went well. We went on basically 3 dates in one day. I took her to ice cream, took her to the museum, and then I took her to Pepper Jacks. So everything went well, and then after the first day, that's when usually shit goes downhill, like foreplay. And she, you know, I haven't heard from her all day, so I hit her up the next day like, hey, how you doing? She was like, I'm fine, how are you? I was like, I'm great. And she was like, I was trying to see if you was gonna text me first, but you didn't. I'm like, are we in fucking high school? Like, texting who first, back and forth? It's like, long as I still want to fuck you and long as you still want to fuck me, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Who cares about texting who first and who second? It's like, who gives a shit? And then she was like, I'm always texting you first. I'm like, well, you never say goodnight to me. She was like, you not once never say goodnight to me. I'm like, don't play that shit. I'm like, well, how about this? Have a nice life. You know, R.I.P., rest in piss. So... Yeah, homie don't play that shit. Talk about you don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. I was like, I didn't even get the chance to fuck you, and we arguing. So that shit is ass backwards. So I don't know what that is. I mean, I really don't know what that is. I'm starting to think I am the Bill Cosby of the generation of comics. Let me explain to the people in the back. Let me explain, because every time I be on stage. And I get up on perform, motherfuckers be sleeping on me. So you know, I just say fuck them, and I'ma keep fucking you guys up with laughter, whether you think I'm funny or not, because hey, somebody did, and I got nominated, and I'm like Wu-Tang, I'm gonna live on forever and ever, and ever and ever. I'm Rashad Vaughn. I'm like Wu-Tang, I'm gonna live on forever and ever. Thank you.
Rashad Vaughn. How's it going, buddy?
How you doing? I'm good.
That's good. You said rest in piss. You been listening to R. Kelly again?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I have. So, yeah, I don't think about the little kids, though, but I think about grown women every time I listen to R. Kelly.
You think about grown women whenever you listen to R. Kelly?
Yes.
You think about, what do you think about doing with them?
Just listen to the R. Kelly music, and yeah, you see what I.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, so a lot of your material is about your dating life, which I'm always fascinated by, because whenever I hear about the things that women do to you, it always makes it sound like you're just the asshole to them. You're like, why you text me, bitch?
Why you treat them so bad? Why you be so hard on the ladies?
He's tough on these
like,
ladies.
nah, they be treating me bad. The first date was good, but then after that, they just start tripping, talking about you didn't text me first. I'm like,
so she got controlling, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be a bugaboo. We just went out. We just started.
You're trying to be a what?
I'm not trying to be a bugaboo.
Is that a racial term?
No, bugaboo meaning like.
I don't know if I can say that.
You don't know what a bugaboo means?
I'm avoiding that word also.
Yeah, that's all you. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What I like about the stage right now is it looks like a checkerboard.
Oh.
Thank you. That's called masterful booking. Yes.
Yeah,
all right.
it's true.
But no. So you're. You say she texted. So she texted you back. I'm surprised she texted you back after you took her to, and I quote, ice cream, a museum, and Pepper Jack. So
you set her up to just be gassy and shitty for the rest of the night. She probably didn't want to do nothing because she's going to be all gassy and shit.
We were supposed to go to Fat Puddle, but it was packed, and she was like, let's go to the museum.
She probably had to go take a shit.
Yeah, she probably did.
Yeah.
She probably did.
Don't text me right now.
She probably
My pants are around my ankles.
Right.
Yeah,
She probably
shit.
did. Yeah.
That ice cream and pepper jack, nigga, that's recipe for danger.
Ice cream before Pepper Jack's grill is the craziest part to me.
Where was the ice cream from? Where was the ice cream at?
Orange Leaf.
Orange Leaf? Okay.
Oh, man, you was going to...
She was a white girl, huh?
Yep.
That's some great perception there, Addy. I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I was afraid to say it.
I know my white women.
Hey, black girls like Dairy Queen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Goodrich.
Yeah.
Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You out there at orange velvet shit. That ain't even real ice cream. Ain't that yogurt?
Yeah.
I'm not going on a date with you because you're gonna give me yogurt and the shits. I'm not doing it, Rashad.
And then make you go to a museum.
Yes, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it, Rashad. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, she did some of her own canvas paintings, huh?
Picasso is in my drawers. Yes.
How would you like to be a feature of the show, Carmel? We're gonna keep you around here.
All right.
Oh
Keep
my
me around.
God. So you go on this date with this poor girl, and then she's like, "What's up?" And you're like, "I don't want to text you," or how'd that go?
Well, I was waiting for her to hit me up, and then I was like, fuck it, she must have a long day. And then I was like, I'll hit her back tomorrow. Then that next day, I hit her up, and that's when shit went left.
That's when she what?
That's when shit went left. That's when she
How did it go left?
I just say, hey, how you doing?
The ice cream, nigga. It was the ice cream.
Yeah, it was the ice cream, Carmela. No.
It's ice cream.
Shit went left, shit went right, shit went down the middle, shit went everywhere, essentially, because it was
the same shit everywhere. So, yeah, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. I had to clean it up.
Yeah, always cleaning up a mess for Rashad Vaughn.
I had to clean up a mess.
That's not sexy.
I tell you what, man, we are turning this into an absolute production hotspot. I walked in and Rashad Vaughn was holding a microphone with a black ski mask, and Clem was taking photos of him. It looks like an ISIS beheading video. It was sick. I was like,
What's really going on?
What's really going on? You're giving it away.
What are y'all doing here?
I'm sorry. No, we'll cut
You're
that.
giving it away. Shit.
What are y'all doing here? What's really,
giving it
where
away.
we at?
Shoot.
I'm sorry. Forget about all that. Here's the pin from Men in Black.
Yeah. Y'all didn't see or hear anything. Y'all didn't.
I've been bombing. All right. Well, man, Rashad, is there anything you got coming up you'd like to plug to these folks before I get you out of here?
Tell us.
Mixtape, Just My Thoughts, coming soon to a streaming online near you. So
All right.
Produced by Clem Jameson and Low Gear Comedy.
All
Let's hear it for
right.
Rashad Vaughn, everybody.
Give it up for Rashad.
Yeah. Coming in and doing, that's what the show's about,
I dig it.
Yes, you are right on schedule.
All right.
All right. On deck, we got Andy Wolf for his second set. Coming to stage right now. Let's hear it for Joe Hopkins.
All right. Release yourself, my brother. Release yourself. Oh, he done tore shit up. God damn. Angry man done tore shit up.
I've thought if only I could dislike Israel and the Jews, how much more accepted and beloved I would be by my fellow shaved-headed Caucasians, by the young woke hipsters. But whereas the surrounding Arab states in the last 30 years only have less than a dozen technological innovative patents, Israel has tens of thousands of technological innovative patents. Thousands alone for green energy technology, environmentally sustainable water resource management, and agriculture. They're saving the planet, and I'm an environmentalist. And the Palestinians, I want to like them, but they're breeding like bunnies, and we're told world overpopulation's going to kill the planet. But I'm not just an environmentalist, I'm also a problem solver. Israel, go down to the Congo, find some of the Hutus that fled Rwanda in the 90s. Those guys were able to kill over 800,000 Tutsis in a couple, 3 weeks with machetes. Imagine what they could do with Israeli weaponry. And your hostage negotiations. I know this is gonna hurt, but pull out your fat damn Jewish wallets, blow the dust off of them, and hire some Iranians. I know you got that problem, but they were able to get a 5-for-5 deal plus $6 billion from the U.S. government. I mean, you need help. You're the worst.
All right, let's hear it for Joe Hopkins, everybody, with a special news report live from the Middle East. You're like NPR if the R stood for racist.
I just want to know, how many bodies do you have in the van? Do you drive a van?
No, I drive pickup trucks.
Okay, how many bodies are in the pickup truck, sir?
None.
I feel there's murder going around secretly.
Yeah, well, Joe is, he's actually a trucker.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you talk about generic white guys. I mean, this guy drives an 18-wheeler, right?
Yes.
He's an 18-wheeler trucker.
Okay,
So,
all right.
Yeah, you could fit a lot of bodies in there.
Right.
I mean, you could stack them. How many square meters is it? Or you guys go yardage or meters?
He goes gallons.
I'm a fuel delivery driver, so it's by the gallons. And I haul up to 8,500
So you
gallons.
got dead bitches floating in gallons of what? I don't.
That's
what
where
are we
he puts
doing?
his hose in the tank. Yeah.
God.
My apologies, Carmela. I did not want to do that, but Clem requested last week that I talk about genocide this week.
Damn it,
So hold on.
Clem.
For those watching the podcast right now, I'm going to play back what I actually said, and it is not anything what he said. I just pointed out that it's been 7 weeks since he talked about genocide. He took that as, I want you to do genocide. So that is not what happened. Let's play that clip right now.
If I'm not wrong, I think that's 6 weeks now without talking about genocide on Quik Draw.
Yeah, what happened, Joe? Does it bore you?
No, I know you love genocide, but...
Whoa. I do not love genocide.
I
love controversial content that gets us views.
Yeah, I like
Joe
clicks.
brings it.
There you go. Oh, okay. We're not playing the clip for live.
I don't have the clip to play. I'm going to put it on the podcast.
What?
3 weeks from tonight,
Don't
watch
let
it.
him do you like that. Don't let him do you like that.
Yeah, right.
I'm a people pleaser.
Don't let him do you like
I
that.
give
Don't listen to
requests
Clem anymore.
You are a people pleaser, man. You that jacket looks like it was in the Gaza Strip, man. Where'd you get that thing?
Who knows? Probably Goodwill.
Is it Dickies?
Could be.
You don't know what clothes. Did you murder a homeless guy to get that? What happened?
Well, my wife says if it wasn't for work clothes and dead people, I would just be in underwear and socks.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing
I
wrong
like
with
it.
that.
I want to understand it, but I don't.
I think
If
it's
it
better we
wasn't-
don't understand it.
Yeah, it's gonna go back to genocide.
I have
absolutely.
my work uniforms and then stuff that I inherited or got from Goodwill, and I never buy new
sure.
clothes. I'm just cheap that way.
Well, I understand
There's nothing
that.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Have you ever seen a guy quite like Joe, Carmela?
No, I have not. Not other than like serial killer movies.
Yeah, he's got his own special coming out, and it's not for comedy. Yeah,
All right. I've seen those shows where the guys have a hard time with breakup. I've seen that show.
Yeah, this is Jeffrey Dahmer. Actually, he
I don't
never
even think
died.
he's close to Jeffrey. I don't think he wants to eat. He just wants to kill.
Well, so I've got to ask you while
Just
you're
kill.
here, Carmela.
Yeah?
So, is Jeffrey Dahmer like kind of like black culture's favorite serial killer?
You know, I first of all, I don't understand why he was eating motherfuckers. He just decided he didn't want to go grocery shopping no more. And then I understand why he wanted to eat the black people, because we're so fucking soulful. We got plenty of seasoning with us. Did he go get the gun?
yeah, he'll be back with a shotgun.
All
This show's
right.
gonna take a
This
dark
show's
turn.
over.
All right, Joe Hopkins.
Yeah,
everybody.
thank you, Joe. Thank you,
I don't know
Joe.
what happened, but he's
Let's give it up for
heading
Joe.
out.
Thank you, Joe.
Man, good stuff. But yeah, he takes requests, and yeah, you get what you fucking ask
All
for.
right.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that shit no more.
I didn't listen. You're gonna have to watch this clip because I did not tell him to do it.
Yeah.
I just pointed out
Clem,
that he has.
I
I
don't
was
know if I can
proud of
trust
him.
you. I don't know if I can trust you now.
Well, so
We'll give him a second chance. We'll give him another chance.
Clem.
Both of them.
Oh, well,
Shit.
yeah, unfortunately, that was Joe's last chance on the
damn,
Tonight
Joe.
Show. He'll
Sorry,
be back next
Joe.
week. Let's hear it one more time for Joe
Give it up for
Hopkins,
Joe.
man.
All right.
I mean, that guy, he is a controversial person. You'd be amazed how many woke hosts do not like him.
Oh,
Yeah. But I think he's great. I think he talks about things that scare people, and sometimes it's very funny.
But he still doesn't scare me, you know?
Yeah.
Some people talk about things that are nice and they scare me. He talks about bad things and he doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
See, white people.
Right? White people.
They're crazy.
Tell you.
We'll get you.
All right.
All right. So on deck, we're going to have Mr. Ben Webb come on stage right now for his second ever set on Quik Draw. Andy Wolf.
Oh, this is the hot dog guy. I like the hot dog joke.
The hot dog guy. Hell yeah. Corn dogs and hot dogs. All that shit's good. But picking up where my date was, we were at the porn shop, right? Everybody's favorite X-rated facility. And I got asked the weirdest thing I've been asked in my adult life. So we get separated, me, not the two of them. And we're walking around, and I happen to be looking at the movies, and this guy like plops right next to me like we're about to do a CIA drop in the park. And he goes, "So, what are you into?" Well, what? Yeah, this guy at the porno shop was like, "What's your thing, man?" I was like, "Not this conversation. What the fuck?" And I looked at my date and I told him, I don't know, double blowjobs? I didn't really know how to respond to that. I was a little thrown off, but I do find that conversations, women can confuse me easily, if you haven't noticed. I'd say 9 times out of 10, well, I'm not really like a math magician, so we'll just say like 90% of the time, shit gets confusing to me. And they happen to say, this girl was like, "Andy, did you know that if I give you a foot job, that's just a good leg workout?" I'm like, "Wow, that's really kinky." She's like, "Yeah, and I want you to come over and do some edging." I was like, "Yeah." So I went over there. Man, this nice young lady wanted me to do yard work. I couldn't believe it. I got the worst case of the green balls. It was terrible. And I didn't know what to do. So turns out then she was like revved up and wanting me to talk dirty to her, right? So I told her, "Girl, I'm going to slam into your walls like Earnhardt in his last race." Oh, and she was revved up and ready to go. So I've kind of learned this, that in like relationships, you got to do it like Kobe, and you got to shoot your shot, right? Because if you make it, that's Kobe. And if you crash and burn, still Kobe.
Get your ass off the stage.
Silenced by Carmela and the executioner, Clem Jameson. Itchy
Clem,
trigger
where you
finger.
come from?
How's it going, buddy?
I liked him as the hot dog dude, and he came out and did what? Damn it. Okay.
Two different energies on this one.
Yeah, what happened there?
Did you say the word math-a-magician?
I did.
I love that. You're like the Rashad Vaughn of math. Wordsmith right there. I love it.
Yeah.
Primo.
Man, well, welcome to the show, Andy.
Thank you.
It's good to have you, man.
Good to see you.
Man, I mean, I don't know what this crowd feels about you, but I thought you had 2 good back-to-back sets.
Thank you.
I mean, that's great,
Yes.
you know?
To the end.
Yeah, you know, there's fools who think it takes a long time to be funny. Not if you're good, you know?
Or tricky.
Or tricky. You got to be tricky?
Yeah.
What are some of the trickier things you do to kill in short amounts of time?
Just over-deliver on the confidence and keep it moving.
You do have a lot of confidence for someone who looks like that. I've always been happy with
Thank you.
your performance.
Right.
Oh, he's a roaster
You can't
now.
look like a pedophile and not be confident.
Okay, well, enough about my problem, but, you know.
Wow.
No, man, great sets. Well, Carmela, what do you think about the hot dog man?
I think the hot dog man is good. I think it was good. I think it was good. I'm high. I thought it was good. And hot dogs, I don't like hot dogs, but he made me hungry. I don't.
Are you more of a hamburger lady?
Of course.
Okay, yeah,
I
me
love
too.
the beef.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fast food chain?
None of them.
None of them.
None of them.
Not even Dairy Queen?
No, I don't even want ice cream no more.
Yeah.
That was a good callback. I liked it. So.
Oh, yeah, we are all doing callbacks to everything. I like this. Man, so what are some of the things you do outside of stand-up that keep you busy, keep you grounded?
You know, on March 25th, if I can make it, I'll have 6 years sober.
All right.
So I do a lot to help other people, like live an
Nice.
altruistic life. But I also love to go to like concerts, and life got a lot easier when I started living by 2 things: make memories and have new experiences.
There you go.
It was super simple, and it's like been the most gratifying thing that I've done. I like to do roasts. Those are great. I like to just really like experience life. I was like the blackout drunk that would like be there, but just like when I'm on stage, I'm not actually there. So,
what do you mean you're not actually there?
It's just a joke on myself.
Yeah, balance it out.
Self-defecating humor is a good way to crack an audience. If I blow out the back of my pants, you'll just have more decorations on the wall.
Oh, man. Yeah, this guy came with material for the interview. Look at you, overachiever.
Prepared.
Yeah, I like that, man. Well, it's amazing what being sober can do to your delivery of jokes. A lot
Someday
of people...
Addy will find that out.
What will really impress me if you shit on the curtain right now. Shit on the curtain right now. Impress me.
Blast all
pants?
Yes, go on.
Yeah, be
Shoot it
careful.
up.
Gary's back there taking a nap.
Oh,
Ben
okay.
will be pissed too.
Yeah, Ben, he'll have to follow you up.
Shit on
Okay,
the
so
curtain.
you've been sober. What are some sort of sober activities you do to replace your bar lifestyle you were accustomed to?
A lot of like just talking to people, going to meetings, finding other people that have problems that I have found a solution that they don't have the answer to. So once I'm able to like help other people, it takes me out of myself, and because it's all about me. Because life hack. Drugs and alcohol weren't the problem. It was the solution. I was the problem. So I had to like take that part out so that way I could like live in a recovered state now where I can be helpful to others that don't
You had to
have
balance that shit out. Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds good. So if I do drugs, it's cool?
You can do you.
Okay, man, yeah. The drugs are not the problem for me, guys.
Who brought the Coke? Where's the Coke?
Yeah, it'd show up quick on this table. Man, so you say you've been sober 6 years. Is that from alcohol, marijuana, all that?
Everything.
Man, that's great.
Oh, you don't do no weed, no nothing?
No, nothing.
Oh, that's
not for me.
nice.
I'm too like try to cut the corners and see, well, maybe I can do a little bit of this and then okay, well,
Stay
what
strong.
about one drink? It's just for me, I'm an all or none.
Stay
Better
strong.
off that
Stay
way.
strong.
Sure, so you're a lot of fun when you drink.
More like the opposite. I'm like the
So you black out a lot?
yes.
How many times have you pissed yourself?
I pissed in my friend's kitchen and pulled my pants. Well, I think I pulled my pants down and then pissed
Wow.
on him in his kitchen.
You pissed on your friend with your pants down in
the
his
kitchen. In the
No,
kitchen.
it was
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen, in his friend's.
yeah. I took my pants off and then pissed on the pants in his kitchen. I thought it was a good idea at the time.
Man, I think it's a
Once
sick
And then
again,
I slept on his stairs
White
going
people.
down like this.
I don't know. What are we doing?
Oh man, this guy's talking about fucking up his relationships. So,
Yes.
so you said you were sleeping
He ain't in
face
the kitchen.
first down the stairs.
Yeah. Top stair like this, body
Yeah.
literally like. It's a good way to wake up.
Okay,
With
so
the backache.
So all the inertia went to your head and it expanded. Is that how it happened?
I wish I could remember.
Yeah, sure. So is this a story you heard later, or did you kind of piece it together when you saw the evidence?
When my friend is pissed off as shit the next day and telling me about it, that's how I found
I'd
out
be
about
mad
it.
too.
Yeah, you
I'd be
pissed,
mad
he's
too.
pissed. It's fucked up.
Yeah, he's pissed that I pissed.
Pissing in my kitchen. You pull your dick out in my kitchen. I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm hot.
That's
I'm
right.
a hot
Try that at
dog. I'm a hot
Carmela's house.
dog.
Give me a bun. Give me
Where's
a
the
bun.
roller?
Oh yeah, that ain't going in Carmela's house, man.
Nah, that's
Catch a case.
yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Bring your own bun. though.
Yeah, bring your own bun. He ain't got nothing here. Man, well, great set. 2 great sets, great interview, man. It's good to finally have you out here.
Thank you. Thanks
Is
for
there
having me.
anything you want to let these folks know? Any social media they should follow?
I got a YouTube and Instagram, Andy Wolf LOL. I'm going to be on the Clash of Comics
Good
at
luck,
Funny
good luck.
Bone on March 21st. And I got my first out-of-state show March 23rd, Emporia, Kansas. So
All right.
looking forward to doing some moves.
Get to work.
Hot diggity dog.
All right, make it loud for Andy Wolf.
All right, Andy.
Great job. It's nice when they come up and kill.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do not, Carmela.
Well, that's all right.
Man, you wouldn't believe the bombs I've seen on here.
Hey, I bomb all the time.
Yeah, you don't bomb ever.
All the time.
I've never seen it.
I bomb all the time.
Man, let's hear for Carmela coming in and absolutely
Hey.
killing as a guest. I mean, we
Thank you.
have the best taste in guests around here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Addy does. I don't do anything to get the guest. I just make the posters. So.
Man, I send $20 and a dick pic of Chad Michael Murray and gets results. All right, so on deck we have Karaoke with Summer. And come to the stage right now. Make it loud for Ben Webb.
All right, Ben.
All right. Why does it smell like Andy up here? Gonna have to breathe through my mouth for this set a little bit. I'm kind of inspired by Tyler, doing the tummy roll there. I'm a thong wearer. I want to do the tsunami for you. But I'm not going to do that, for crying out loud. I got to work up the confidence to get to that level, man. That's insane. I love that. But speaking of thongs, segue. We're a strange species as human beings. Thongs for fashion, I understand their reason, but the ones that wear all day, I don't quite understand those. But my favorite term for thongs is butt floss. Have you heard of that one? I like that one. It's a very evocative butt floss. But, floss up top prevents cavities. Floss down below goes in one. It's just a little interesting, And I imagine why girls don't fart. They're very polite. They're better than men. I understand that. But especially in a thong, if you fart, I understand. There's no passing that off as anybody else did it. Because it'll sound like when you blow on the blades of grass in your hands as when you're a kid. When your booty starts hitting the Whitney Houston notes, you can't hide from that. That was me. But the Nebraska decided to change their slogan. Honestly, it's not for everyone. It's going away. It's going bye-bye. So we might as well start thinking of different ideas. Nebraska, meet us in the middle. That's not half bad. It's not bad. Nebraska, we're pretty sure all the kids in the corn are dead, so come visit. Or Nebraska, come cheer the Huskers, buy something, and shuck off. All right, yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, Ben.
Man, one more time for Ben Webb. Absolutely crushing, man. Great new set. Haven't heard any of that stuff.
I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to keep fresh because it's shows like this and stuff that holds you accountable to it. So I'm trying to for you, and especially with Carmela coming up, I got to bring the booty thong material.
Oh my God, I love it, Ben. I love it.
Yeah. Do you take requests too? Yeah.
Oh Lord, from Clem. Sure, why not?
Yeah. I kind of thought the fart jokes were a request from me, but I didn't say it, so I wasn't sure how you knew.
It's the bad dental floss thong for me. I love that part.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
okay,
very
good. I like that line too. Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
Ironic coming from some guy whose teeth has fallen out of his head. I own that, but I can floss. I know what it's like to feel it. It's been on my shelf for a little while. So.
Sure, yeah. No, I never had to floss because of my teeth. But I can appreciate, how flossing would be a big part of culture if you had teeth that were close together.
Exactly. It tends to help, because otherwise, why buy floss when you can get jump rope? It's the same use.
I used to floss with a toothpick. Yeah.
And of course, me jumping rope, I just make indents in the floor. So it's just not,
man, dude,
it just ain't gonna be pretty. I've got boobs and a stomach that'll hit me in the face. It won't be good.
I feel like if you did jump rope, there'd be a tsunami in Japan.
Wow. Hey Ben, this is my problem.
Gottfried from the dead will make a tweet.
Ben, do you have this problem after you take a shower and you drying off? I always hear like applause. I was thinking somebody was clapping, and it was just my fat hitting my thighs because I was moving too fast. I was like, "Who in here clapping for me?"
And when you're big, you've got more checkpoints.
Yes,
with thin people, it's just one.
Yeah, and they're done.
With us, it's the 1, 2, the main stuff. Okay, did I get this fold?
Right,
yet?
you gotta pull it up.
Yet?
Pull your folds up.
And then you're at work. It's like, why does my folds have swamp ass? Oh, you didn't wipe. That's what.
Washing for you is like an open world video game map. You gotta uncover all the folds and hidden missions.
Oh man, yeah,
that's hilarious.
Used to date a trainer from SeaWorld. She was really good at wiping, but
wow.
She'd throw you fish in the pool and everything. Yeah.
I ate her in more ways than one. Hi-yo! Comedy.
Yeah.
Being is stupid.
Yeah, Did she ever touch your Moby Dick?
Nah.
There it is. Look like Captain Ahab yourself. So.
Yeah, I will be an amputee by the end of this whole thing.
Wow.
The great white whale, but enough about my dating life.
It's like Lieutenant Ahab at best.
Well, hey, if it's just the great white, we've got Joe Hopkins here in this.
No, that's the Grand Wizard.
Damn, not the Grand Wizard. I must go.
Oh man, Ben Webb, man, so funny. It's nice to have people with talent on tonight's show. I mean, man, I was about to blow a gasket, but man, we really had such a good lineup tonight.
It's nice,
everybody's
man.
been good.
Just to be able to come and have your own bits, but to be able to be in there and honestly watch and enjoy what you're seeing, it really is quite nice. So I appreciate you guys. So.
Of course, man.
Thank you, Ben.
I mean, as I've said it, I love saying it. We own Sunday night, and it's because of you guys. You guys come in here and make this happen. Not to get all sappy, but yeah. Dude, so we were at the roast battle last night.
Yeah.
And
man.
Who won the roast battle?
Bill Queen.
Oh.
Bill Queen
brought it home. Yeah, Bill Queen back in the Bartley Street Tavern, Word Fights days. Man, shout out to him and Rome Daly for.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a great show. 16 comics went up there. I was one of them, and
Who'd you go against?
Well, I went against Mara Henson, bless her heart, and then
Did
I
you
went
kill
up.
it?
Yeah.
He's like, of course I did, bitch.
Man, it was like shooting fish in a barrel. No, that's rude, but true. And then after that, I roasted the great Brianna Calhorn.
Yeah.
What?
And let me tell you something.
She be on fire now.
She is quite the talent. Very very funny. Very scary with her autistic delivery. It's wild.
She's a beast when it comes to roasting.
She's very good. Yeah.
She's like a
take 'em
Rottweiler
down.
in a Chihuahua body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's a beast.
Yeah, it gets territorial. Yeah. But yeah, so it was a great night. I mean, we got so many things going on. Do you have anything you want to plug to these folks before we get you out of here?
Sure, I appreciate that. In addition to the melodrama, which will be up in Florence, the Florence City Hall, the 2nd and 3rd week of May, I will be playing the villain in that. We've got live music, the whole thing. It'll be so much fun. You can cheer and boo and all that. So that'll be what I'm doing. And March 23rd, I will be on the bill with Miss Carmela Anderson at the back line at 9:30.
I'm glad he said something because I'm sitting there like, I'm gonna be where?
That's right. You got Carmela Anderson, Jaron Dorsey, myself, Latrell Wainwright, whatever his name is. Got to mess with him a little bit, but Lavetti Vegas will be on it, so.
Shout out to Lavetti.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, Ben.
Peace out.
Thank you, Ben.
Everybody. Absolutely coming in and crushing back to back.
I know. I've been with Ben. We've been working together for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I think anybody that works with you, they're better for it.
Oh, everybody's good. I'm no one.
Oh, well,
I'm no one.
Well, we're not going to say anything about that, but no, not everybody's good. I'll tell you that much. There's some real stinkers out there.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, there's a level of bombing that happens in Omaha that I didn't know was allowed to exist in the United States. I came here from a scene to where, I mean, if you bombed, you didn't get spots, but here, I mean, they just give them away. It's crazy. Wow. I've seen a level of suck here I did not know existed. I mean, if we were in Saudi Arabia, they'd cut your hand off so you couldn't write jokes.
And Addy gives some of those spots away here. So, I mean, he's got himself to blame.
Give it up for my lineup, everybody. We have two great comics coming up. On deck, we have Megan Malone, who is incredible. We love Megan.
And I want Megan's earrings when she comes up.
Oh,
She's gotta
yes.
give up the earrings.
Fight to the death for the earrings. Get ready.
Yes.
But right now, this next man you're about to witness is not a comedian, but is one of the funniest people I know. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never learned how to sing. Tonight, you will hear lyrics from a popular song, then have 1 minute to name it and the artist. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Oh, God damn it. I fucked that. We actually are going to cut this one. I
ain't cutting nothing. I ain't cutting nothing.
You know what? I deserve that bomb. I was talking a lot of Cash Money shit about the scene. I deserve that one.
Wow.
So the man you're about to witness is not a comedian, yet is one of the funniest people I know. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but not learned how to sing. You're about to hear a popular song.
All right. No more Coke.
Karaoke with Summer.
No more Coke. All right. Hey now.
That was strike 2. Okay. I'm short, but not that short. Okay. Here we go. This is a long one tonight, so you guys should get this one easily. I want you to come back and carry me home, away from these long, lonely nights. I'm reaching for you. Are you feeling it too? Does the feeling seem oh so right? Okay, there you go.
Name the song and artist. 1 minute on the clock, please.
I don't have a minute here.
Okay, I have a watch. We'll just we'll watch that. Does anybody have any ideas? Would you care to sing your lyrics again, Summer?
I want you to come back and carry me home, away from these long, lonely nights. I'm reaching for you. Are you feeling it too? Does the feeling seem oh so right?
Now you're saying this is a very popular song from what?
This is from the 1980s.
From the 1980s. I mean, do we have any Gen Xers who may know this song?
Yeah, this is from the 1980s.
From the 1980s.
I don't have a clue. What about you, Clem?
Yeah, I know what the song is because I made the video for it here in a minute. So it's not really fair for me to guess.
Information.
Oh, man.
But I did know this song. And I think y'all probably do too. You just don't know you know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, though. Summer's getting better at singing the more we go. This is not going to be the same thing here. So he's actually going to be able to sing here because it's like 7 weeks in. He's actually getting better at singing.
This is Summer's singing lessons, right?
Yeah,
here,
right.
man.
Singing lessons with Summer. Right?
All right.
That's a better name for this set, you know?
That is better.
We're going to change that.
And what if I did the intro right next time?
Yeah, that'd be cool, too.
That'd be amazing.
All right, guys, your 1 minute is up. Clem, please play the song.
I'm so lost without you.
Summer, you majestic animals. You stumped them again.
All out of love.
You stumped them, Summer.
That was a good one.
That was a good one, man. It's a shame nobody. Well, you know, I was actually going to offer an iPhone dongle. That's what this is called. An iPhone dongle. It goes from an iPhone to an auxiliary cord.
What? No Slim Jims?
Well, I was hoping you weren't going to bring that up, but yeah, no Slim Jims. Not this week. And
That's
God.
a lightning adapter for an iPhone. He's like so 2020 right there.
Oh man, what year is this?
I don't know.
2020. That's the future, isn't it? All right, well, man, Summer, how do you feel about stumping them again this week?
Well, I thought we were going to have to go to the Dead again, but it looks like we could just stick with something in the 80s. That group was very popular.
Yeah, they was
and
good.
That's one of their more popular songs, not the most popular song.
No, that was a real popular one. But what I like about it is, I mean, you could sing the whole song and they wouldn't get it. I mean, it's amazing.
Well, except for that hook, I'm all out of love. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what is your favorite era of music?
Oh, the 70s, without a doubt.
The 70s is good, yeah.
That's when the Dead was strong. I mean, strong.
And you mean the Grateful Dead, right?
Grateful Dead.
I thought you were talking about the voting patterns of the Democratic Party.
That's the 2000s.
No, the Dead was strong and was touring, and then you had, you had some great bands, the Allman Brothers. And
did you do any Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Did Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
The Elements, yes.
Yeah, you can come to the cookout then. You good?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done any of their tunes, but yeah, that's in the mix to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Summer's great. You should see him at Arthur Bryant's. He cleans up.
Yeah. Kansas City barbecue. They say you're either a Gates or a Bryant's person. I'm a Bryant's person.
Yeah, Gates kind of scare me because as soon as you walk in the door, they're like, "How can I help you?"
Yeah.
That's so scary.
What about how they roast you at Bryant's though? I mean, bring those Arthur Bryant's guys on a roast and they'll kick some butt.
Yeah, they've been doing it for decades. No, so yeah, Summer and I were standing together waiting.
He called me Einstein. He called that a miss.
Yeah, you tell the joke. Yeah.
Mr. Miss, whoever you are.
Damn.
That's what happened.
Miss.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, but that barbecue sandwich, man, it may have been $17, but it's like this, man. If you like sliced beef barbecue, that is the stuff.
Oh yeah, it's very good.
You should also see what Summer can do in an industrial broccoli steamer.
Wow, not the broccoli.
Yeah.
Or is that code for
steamed
weed?
broccoli, Clem.
Is that code for weed?
No,
broccoli?
we just heard early before the show that at
Okay.
one point he smoked a cigar inside of an industrial broccoli steamer at a Hilton hotel while he was working there and didn't get fired.
No.
It was a steam-jacketed kettle.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, get it right, Clem.
Sorry.
Clem.
This thing holds
Don't
like,
mess up his life like that.
This
man.
holds like 900 gallons. This is more than a
It holds
steamer.
900 gallons in a drunk boomer.
Well, when he said he did industrial cooking, I just assumed he worked at like a refinery as like the chef or something. I don't know. I didn't know what that meant.
No, Summer's been baked for years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's all out of love.
Yeah, he is. Summer ain't got no love to give, and he's not lost
So
about
lost
any of
without
it.
you.
Yeah, it's just the way it happens.
Man, no, some of the best advice Summer ever gave to me. I got heartbroken by a girl. And Summer said, "Oh, what happened?" I said, "Oh, she said she doesn't want to date anymore." He's like, "Well, she doesn't want to date you anymore." That was the day after the breakup. Yeah.
That was cold, Summer. That was cold.
Well,
That was
I mean,
pretty
come on.
cold.
And then he put his balls in
Two
there.
ex-wives, you get a little, the scabs build over. You get a little tough.
They should.
Okay.
Yeah, turn into a real mean old asshole. But honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. You look good in your boots. I like it, man.
Yeah.
You
Let
look
me
like
check
you're-
out your boots, man.
Uh-huh.
All right, okay.
Oh yeah, Summer and I got matching Brahmas today because we are hood rich.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, after the first week of work, I worked in sneakers, and that about killed me. So I said,
Right.
we got to make a move.
Yeah.
There you go.
Man, absolutely great to see you, Summer. You stumped him again. You're going to be the brand new owner of an iPhone dongle.
Ooh.
You can get with me after this.
He's going to
man.
need security when he leaves.
I actually do have
yes.
an iPhone, so we'll
You
see.
do. You're
He's
on the
gonna need
grid.
security.
Yeah. Man, let's hear it for Mr. Summer Wind,
All
everybody.
right.
I'm not convinced that wasn't his dongle to start with. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, you're hooked up. Oh, there. Oh. Summer Wind one more time.
Now cordless.
Yes. Yeah. We'll be moving into the cordless sector soon. And so we have 2 comics left. Are we having a good time tonight or what?
Y'all having a good time? All right.
Man, let's hear it for our ace bartender, Emma and Robbie on the other side of that wall. Make it
All
loud
right,
for
the other
them.
side of the pee-pee wall. Yay!
Yeah. Other side of the urine. All right. On deck, we have our final comedian of the evening, Tyler Walsh. But come to the stage right now for her second set, Megan Malone.
All right.
Guys, they say all dogs go to heaven. And I hope that's true. As a dog lover and a dog owner, I hope if I get to heaven that there's dogs there. But like, dogs showing up to heaven and it's a bunch of humans feels sort of like if I got to the pearly gates and I was greeted by every boss I ever had. You know, like dog owners will be like, my dog is my best friend. My best friend who sits, lays down, and rolls over whenever I tell him to. I feel like it's hard to have a best friend who's also your slave. Sounds complicated. You know, the white people here are like, not for me. I don't know. I know if I lived with a bitch who would spend hours roasting a chicken and then gave me glorified grape nuts every day, I'm knocking the trash over every time that bitch leaves. Every time. There's only 2 dogs on my block. Lives right next door to me, and I get annoyed when they talk to each other. I'm out there after a couple hours like, shut the fuck up. Like, can you imagine if there was only 2 humans on a block? Like, you lived with all dogs, and every time you tried to talk to each other, they were like, shut the fuck up. His favorite snack to eat out of my trash lately, used tampons. Doesn't seem like something a best friend should do. He's like the Buffalo Bill of dogs. I'm just waiting to walk in on him with his dick tucked singing Goodbye Horses. All right, that's it.
All right.
Megan Malone. Hello, Megan. How are you?
Hey. I forgot about this. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Great set tonight.
Hey, thanks.
Yes.
Great 2 sets.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Yes.
It's always great to have you. So I love that new stuff. Dogs really are just kind of trapped with us.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, he loves me. It's like, all right, you're his meal ticket.
Well, and people are like, who do you think you'd rather see? Is like, I don't know, his fucking dog mom?
he'd probably rather see his balls, if we're being honest. Yeah.
A plate of
Dog
bacon,
balls.
like literally anything.
Yeah, like sometimes my cat will do something. I'll be like, that's messed up. Why would you do that? And then I'm like, well, I did have your balls cut off, so I'm kind of the asshole here.
Yeah, I mean, I think he loves me, but I catch him glaring, sighing at me.
Uh-huh.
Has your dog ever like humped your leg?
Yeah, you know what? One time, right when I got him and he was a little baby, he tried to latch on to my titty.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to have a stern conversation.
Was he an Irish setter?
No.
Oh, I was thinking maybe.
Are they famous for milking women?
Famous perverts, the Irish setter breed.
Really?
No, I was thinking maybe if it was a red-haired dog, it thought you were its mother because of the red hair. So.
I think dogs are colorblind, but that's the only flaw I can see in your
Dogs
argument.
do not see race, except German shepherds. Yeah.
And police dogs.
Man.
Yeah,
I got
German.
assaulted one time by a dog. I had my ankle out.
Oh, see?
And the
slutty.
ankle just went to town. He just went to
Wow.
town. I didn't know whether to stop him and give him a cigarette afterwards, but I felt really assaulted.
Did you get
He
the-
did a number on me.
The full lipstick extended.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing more foul than a dog's erect penis. I mean,
yeah.
that's
It's like,
tough.
what are you doing?
Yeah, it's hard to look at.
Just saying I got good ankles.
You
That's what
do,
I'm saying, good
yeah.
ankles.
Saw your ankles and got horny. Was that a
Got
Saudi
horny.
Arabian dog?
Yeah.
It's an Afghan
Shout out
shepherd.
to Kiki Lucas and her killer dog that attacked me.
Shouts out to Kiki. We love you. Yeah. Oh man. Well, yeah. I think that was really a very fertile topic, as far as how the relationships between us and animals. Since everybody's an animal lover now.
Yeah. I mean, I keep coming back to it, so I figured I'd just keep working in my stupid little tags, you know?
Oh, it was great. I mean,
Thanks.
you always conquer. You always crush.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All
I
the
bombed
time.
plenty, but
Well, yeah, sure. Well, don't we all?
yeah.
I bomb about 50% on this show, and it's my show. Can you believe it? Sometimes I'm like, guys, I mean, what's wrong?
God loves a trier.
Yeah, God, yeah, he does.
The nice thing for me is I produce the podcast, so I just cut anytime I bomb out.
I
So I
noticed
look
that.
perfect. And Addy, I make sure I cut anytime he does good out.
Hollywood magic working for me.
Right, it's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
who needs AI when you have low gear? That's right.
Hey.
I love that. That's gonna be a sponsor once we start making money around here. That's gonna be fantastic.
Low
Something.
gear.
Low gear. Yeah. Well, so how have things been going? You own the Tiny House Bar, an absolutely incredible venue.
I love that bar.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going good. We have we're doing an anti-St. Patrick's Day party on Sunday, which is going to be snake-themed because those who are not initiated, St. Patrick drove the snakes out of Ireland and into Tiny House. So, yeah, you can come down for that. I'm going to be hosting the Baroque and Magic show there. I got this Friday. Carmela and I are both doing Power Hour.
I'm
She'll
so
be
glad you
fun.
mentioned that as well.
Yes. Just giving all
You
the
guys
plugs.
keep me. Thank you.
And then on Tuesday,
Okay.
the 19th, I'm doing the first show at Benson Theater. It's the
Yeah.
Ha Benson Theater, and Chris Schlichting's closing, who's a very funny
He's a good cat, too.
Iowa comic who runs the Renwick Mansion Room, which is really fun, and I'll be featuring. So
Nice.
Hey, that's great. Sounds like a busy month ahead of you.
Doesn't it sound like that? That's how you make-
No, you're absolutely going to kill it as always. Let's hear it one more time for Megan
All
Malone.
right,
everybody.
Megan, I need the earrings.
Yes, that's right. We have a battle to the death afterwards for the earrings.
Get those earrings.
Make sure you watch Megan's episode, too. It's very good. She's absolutely a pro. Man, are you guys ready for our final comic of the evening?
Yes, yes.
And you know him, you love him. He looks fantastic. Let's hear it for Tyler Walsh.
Tyler.
I walked by a group of girls outside. I'm talking to you guys. She goes, really? I love stand-up comedy. I love it. But I don't know if I like what's going on in there. Bitch! Like, fuck yeah. Come jump in this belly button. I didn't mean that to sound sexual. I felt like it came off that way at the end of it. Nothing too weird. I've given kids dips a chew before. And I know, like, has anybody ever gave a kid a cigarette?
No.
No? Like, you have? Yeah, you had a problem with substances. We do stuff like that. And like, I didn't just introduce a kid to chew, like, he was out. like I watched him show his empty can, and I was like, wow. And he was in cowboy boots, and I was just like, I'll put it in for you. All right. Do you guys value friends? I think everybody should have a friend that's a trash guy. Everybody needs a trash guy friend. If you're going to get rid of all your friends, keep the trash guy because they get free shit. That's the best. My buddy was on a rural trash route, and he got us all sorts of free shit. The cops would get natty ice from a college party, and we got like so much fucking outdated natty ice. And he brought by 2 fainting goats once. Yeah, I mixed us some black velvets, and we tried to make the goats faint, smacking bricks together. That was the guy that gave me my first llama, too. But I'm not... The problem is now he wants me to get him a black squirrel from Omaha. But in Iowa, we don't have black squirrels. All right, I can't finish this.
Oh, go ahead and finish it.
You can ask me about it.
Okay, yeah. Let's hear it for Tyler Walsh.
Yes.
Like, cut down before his time by the hangman himself, Clem Jameson.
Black squirrels.
Black squirrels. Okay, so your friend wants you to get a black squirrel from Iowa?
We don't have black squirrels in central Iowa.
Okay.
And so I found out that he is a squirrel smuggling operation for his dad. His dad's old. And they've just been bringing different types of squirrels from different states that they visit. He's got a trap called the Squirrelinator. So he wants me to recruit him somebody in Omaha that will let him drive from Des Moines and set up a Squirrelinator trap so his dad can have a black squirrel to feed in the backyard.
I'm going to give you my business card
So,
after this.
all right, can we hook the man up with some squirrels? I owe him for the old Tang and Natty Ice that he used to give me.
Wow.
Well, no, that's an incredible... I'm glad I let you finish that. That was good. That was worth the payoff right there. A true pro through and through.
Someday I might have a punchline to the whole thing, you know. I like to just tell stories, and then if you laugh at a part of it, I'm
squirrel.
like, that's a joke.
Well, you make white trash things sound so wholesome. That's like one of your big skill sets, and I love that.
Thank you.
You would have made a really good Tiger King character.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I already said that. Very clearly. I mean, that, like, if you, I could have ended up with a shitty tattoo.
Yeah.
I could have had a tramp stamp of his name on my back.
Digging food out of the trash. I mean, it's
we would've
right
been
there.
buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, what baffled me is just how easily Joe Exotic could just talk guys into being gay. Like, he turned so many guys gay just with meth. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like, I feel like you're not going to turn a lot of women
some of
like
this
straight
meth?
with meth.
You
Like,
gotta
hey,
be
baby,
gay.
smoke this pipe and come suck my dick. Like, that's not going to work.
He couldn't have got me with meth, but he could have got me with, like, weed and summer sausage.
Summer sausage.
Summers
been-
sausage?
Summer
or?
sausage.
I mean, maybe.
Speaking of the trash man, that's funny that you say that.
You keep
I
your
call
mind out
Summer
of
the
the gutter,
trash
damn
man
it.
because the other
That was
day
a
he
good one.
found 4 great avocados in a dumpster, and that guacamole was not bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Trash
Brand
guacamole.
new. Trash-a-mole.
People,
Yeah, there he is.
see, people don't. I used to get bad looks too when I have picked up many a deer off the road and ate it.
Really? You've
And
done
I don't call it roadkill. It's not roadkill. Like if it's still hot.
Tyler, damn it.
It's no, it's no big deal.
It's called the
Carmela,
ground
come
score.
on. Don't come eat at my house.
I'm so glad you warned me. I'm so glad you warned me.
Who wants venison?
But like, real, I
Pre-tenderized.
had buddies that were really shitty deer hunters. But like, if their uncle would hit a deer that night, they'd be like, "Put your tag on him."
Yeah.
And they'd
See,
be
and I'll
happy
be
to go get
seeing
the deer.
plenty of dead deer, and I'm gonna be like, should I stop and get Tyler some?
Yeah.
Dead deer.
If it's warm.
Oh, if it's warm,
I
okay.
picked you up a plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought you a little something, something.
It's got to be hit within like a day and a half.
A
to
day
be
and a
okay.
half is how far you'll go with
That
road.
might be stretching it.
It is, and I love it. Yeah, a day and a half.
What,
you'll go.
what about if flies are swarming around?
How do you know
around?
it's a day and a half?
It depends if it's in the winter or not.
So in the winter, you'll go a day and a half?
I made it sound like I've done this way more often than I have.
I thought you were the spokesperson
Like-
from
You had us
FEMA or
convinced.
something.
Like 2 deer. But my high school teacher used to come in and tell us when dead shit we used to trap. So he'd come in and be like, "Hey, dead coyote on the road outside of town." And then he'd let me cut out of class and go pick up the coyote.
Well, were you his meat supplier? Why were
Right.
you getting cut
Nah, he
out?
was just my football coach and a friend.
How close were you?
Oh, I worked for him. I did his horse chores.
You did his horse
Yeah,
chores?
this guy's wife thought she could talk to his horses.
Really?
She used to pay a guy in New Jersey.
He was the horse whisperer.
Sorry, I'm rambling.
No,
but you're
this
giving
is-
me opportunities.
This is what
to
we
talk.
call content. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy would come out. He got what's the guys that wear the funny hats and ride the go-karts? Shriners.
The Shriners.
Yeah, he had a white horse, like the Shriner White Horse Brigade or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they adopted like an abused horse. And this guy, they would call New Jersey, it costs $50 an hour. And he would tell them what the horses were saying.
He was a horse
You had to
whisperer.
describe the farm.
Shit. He was
And
on
he would
weed,
say
that's what he was
that
on.
the blind horse was getting picked on by the white horse.
So he brought race
Which
into
makes
it.
sense.
Listen, I'll do that for half price. I will do it myself for half price. Hook me
I'm
up.
not getting into it.
This horse needs more marijuana. Yeah. So, man.
I'm for that. I'm for that.
Eddie keeps asking the horse keeps saying nay.
There we go. Absolutely fantastic. What have you been up to lately? I mean, you look fantastic. You have lost, correct me if I'm wrong here, 90 pounds within the
Yeah,
last...
somewhere in there.
Yeah, you look great, dude.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the gym anymore.
You're not going to the gym anymore?
No, it's fishing time.
It's fishing
Fishing time.
So you have to choose between the fishing and the gym life?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I literally, if you guys want to lose weight, just don't rent a golf cart if you golf. And then also, I burned 5,000 calories bass fishing yesterday.
Bass fishing. I've
Yes,
heard
I walked
that's a workout.
17,000 steps and I didn't catch shit.
Yeah, those fish were walking all over you, though. Huh? Yeah. No, that's fantastic. I mean, really, you look great. I met you maybe a year and a half ago. And yeah, I mean, you
I was
look way
full
better.
feed back then.
You were full feed? Yeah,
Yes.
you and the horse were on the same rations, huh?
Yes.
No, yeah, you were a big boy, but now you're just a tall, handsome guy. Look at you, man.
Thank you.
You're going to be the new Adam Devine of this scene.
Okay.
You'll be getting out of here and making it big one day. Or as Summer calls him, Adam Devine from the band Mach 5. Instead of Adam. Okay, we've lost him here. God damn it.
All right.
We were having such a good podcast, too. Can you believe it? You got anything you want to plug to these folks before I get you out of here?
I don't really.
You don't really? Okay, well, I mean, your social media, would you like to let them know? Get
Sure,
some followers?
I'm Tyler Walsh Comedy on Instagram and all those things. My email's twalsh782@gmail.com.
Okay, yeah. Any bookers
That's just
in the
if you
crowd?
want to put me on some weird newsletter.
Okay, have you been on a newsletter before?
Oh, I'm on lots of newsletters.
You're on the What's your favorite
I
newsletter?
like hobbies, so just at night when I'm on a hobby Google, I just put in my email on a bunch of different shit that I'm interested in, and my whole inbox is just full of fucking. I know all about pigeon racing, all sorts of shit like that.
Pigeon racing. How do they race them on the ground?
No, they let them. It's like homing pigeons.
So they're
it's like
both
how
going the same-
fast, if you let them go in San Francisco, how long is it gonna take till they get to your house?
Oh, so these people are doing long-range pigeon
Yes,
racing.
to get back home.
So what? It's like this pigeon took 4 days, and this pigeon got eaten by a falcon or something.
Yes, that pigeon's a piece of shit.
He didn't work it. He didn't want it enough.
They use black squirrels as jockeys for this, so that's why he's looking for a black squirrel to ride the pigeon.
To ride the pigeon to San Francisco. Well, man, it was absolutely great having you. Great sets, as always. It's good to have you come up here and put a showcase on for these folks. Show them how it's done.
Thanks. Thanks for having this place. And that bitch was full of shit.
Oh, I've been meaning.
There's all sorts of stand-up going on in here.
There is stand-up. No, she's mad because she touched my dick and it wasn't hard. So I know the girl you're talking about. Yeah, so I was walking and these two, I'm not going to say, they were Latinas and they were dancing and one, she flicked her hand back and the back of her palm just grazed the tip of my head. And then I came and started the show, so it was kind of a weird night for me.
Did you acknowledge that it happened?
I said, oops.
He shot it right over there on the curtains.
I busted a nut. No,
What really is the story on that?
Okay, so Gary, the bridge troll out there that keeps the happiness from coming through that door, he stays in here. Shouts out to Emmett's Tavern, 2514 Leavenworth. We're here every week. He stays here, and he drinks a lot. So I guess he just decided to piss all over the bed.
You should make the worst set of the night. Come up and sniff it. Joe, get up here.
Man, come on, Joe's not trying to get hard. Come on, he didn't take his Blue Chew for this.
That's wrong. That's so wrong.
Man, good night, Tyler. Thank you
a good
very
one.
much.
Thanks,
Let's hear for
guys.
Tyler Walsh
Thank you,
close us
Tyler.
out. And how about it for our fantastic guest, Miss Carmela Anderson?
All right. Yeah.
What about it for my co-host, Clem Jameson?
Yeah, Clem, yes.
And thank you guys so much for starting the week right with us.
Thank you for coming out.
Drive home safe. Follow us at Quik, that's Quik Draw Comedy on Instagram and TikTok. Have a good night.